The news, good evening. The Supreme Court has dismissed the two applications submitted by Vijay Construction Company Limited earlier this week in a case against the Eastern European Engineering Limited, EEEL, in regards to the construction of the Savoy Hotel at Beauvallon. Judge Ellen Carolus said she couldn't consider the merits of the two applications since they were submitted by Vijay Construction Company Limited earlier this week. They were submitted after the 14 days given to Vijay Construction Company Limited to secure the bank guarantee over 20 million euros to pay compensation to EEEL. The applications were to vary the conditions, to allow it to also put its other assets as guarantee, and to extend the time frame within which this can be done. Vijay Construction Company has not been able to comply with the court order to secure the bank guarantee of 20 million euros. Judge Carolus said that the court has no jurisdiction to consider both applications as they were filed after the 14-day deadline had expired. That was on the 7th of August. Vijay Construction Company Limited filed the applications on the 10th of August. The company had already filed an appeal regarding the 20 million euro judgment. The Court of Appeal will give its verdict on that matter on the 21st of August. The government is helping Air Seychelles pay two bonds that the company took from Etihad Airways 5 years ago. One of the bonds will mature on the 22nd of next month and the other one in May 2021. The Minister of Finance, Maurice Louste-Lalande, says that negotiations are underway to sort out this debt.
We have negotiated with a financial institution a sum of $30 million, okay? But this was negotiated on a set of agreed principles, okay? And it was meant for a specific purpose. So we want to use the same approval for the same amount of money, but we want to modify the conditions. And this is the negotiation going on. So if we are successful on the 15 million, which is a lesser liability for us, by the 22nd of September, if that is negotiated successfully, this is all the liability. We pay 15 million.
Residents of Petit Paris who were affected by the tarmac operation will receive their compensation money next month. Altogether, 46 families will be paid a sum of 1.8 million rupees, whilst more than 1,434 people who were affected by the polluted water at La Misère, they have been paid their compensation money. Only 318 have not been paid yet because their documents were not in order. Government will be giving fuel concession to Quatre Roses and the Coco ferry companies. The two companies have asked for financial assistance outside the FA4GR financial program to be able to offer daily services. Minister Louste-Lalande says that this will take effect as of September and will last until December this year.
They will pay the price, the pump price they will pay, and then there's a mechanism of a refund that will be given to them. This is another concession which government feels it's important that we grant this concession to ensure that businesses can start picking up and providing at least a daily service between the islands. If we can achieve a daily service with that concession, we would be very happy.
President Danifo this morning visited the Employment Department. This was the occasion for the head of state to discuss with the employees about the different policies of the government since the beginning of the COVID-19 crisis. A United Nations report estimates that 1 out of every 6 young people will or have lost their jobs during the crisis. President Faure has reaffirmed that the government is doing its best to reduce the number of young people affected by the crisis. 121 youths out of 303 have been placed in a skills development program to improve their skills. The President announced that they will be placed in employment before the end of September. The Principal Secretary of Employment said that the government is to focus on the youth, of course, but also to all the people touched by the employment crisis. Turning the catch of the day into added value products, this is what the Seychelles Fishing Authority is encouraging businesses to do. The SFA is also encouraging the public to consume more fish. In line with this objective, the SFA organizes sale of different fish products today at its parking lot.
Many customers were queuing up even before the sale started at 9 a.m. After almost half an hour's delay, they were let in small groups. They were given a list of the products available from which they could choose. These ready-to-cook products were made from trevally, job, tuna, and captain fish. They were prepared using ingredients available locally. To help customers make their choice, there were samples they could taste. The Seychelles Fishing Authority organized the event to show the different innovative business ideas using fish that are common in the Seychelles water and at the same time promote local fishers.
There is a program which we've launched since the start of the whole COVID pandemic, whereby fishers on the program have a continuous and sure sale with the local processors. And from there, actually the products that you have here is part of the raw material which they brought back. So we're using this raw material as the base for us to be making this production.
Mr. Ota says the products on sale were purely to create awareness and promote such innovative business ideas.
Students have received their prizes after having successfully participated in the International Essay Writing and Debate Competition. 2 students at the primary level did very well. Doriane Bristol from the Montfleury Primary won an individual commendation, placing her in the 3rd position in the competition, whereas Chama Julien from Bissetan Primary School won the Best Individual Presentation Award. Additionally, 6 other students received certificates for honorable mention. The Trust for Sustainable Living is an international organization that promotes sustainable development goals, and it organizes this competition on a yearly basis. For this year, the competition was conducted via the internet with the help of teachers and educational officers locally. Ms. Lindina Esak, an educational officer from the Ministry of Education, won the Teacher Champion Recognition Award for her role in preparing the students and participation in the online discussions. And with this, we end this news summary. Thank you for watching and have a very pleasant evening.